Hi, this is David Erler from Heart of the Lion School of Martial Arts. Hey, was trying to figure out why certain people, including my own, my martial arts are not working for me like I think they should. Well, I come from a very unique perspective of that. Um, One, I did start into martial arts at a very young age, and I studied several martial arts all the way up till I was about 35. I had my own school. 38, the school went under, and boom, I take a break. And from that point to recently, and I mean within the last year or so, um, I didn't do any martial arts or anything with it, and so on and so forth. So I lost a lot of mobility, flexibility, speed, and so on. I mean, it just out the window. So uh, I look back in my past, and I remember being really, really good at sparring and forms and weapons. And I remember how I was back then, and I had a lot less of this. I had a lot more speed and a lot more flexibility, and I was able to be in class almost every day. So my abilities got to be really good during those years when I was directly under the grandmaster, and I'm in class every day, and I'm working out every day, I'm stretching every day, and I'm doing the things that make me able to get better. And one of the biggest things is um, when, say, like I was sparring, I always sparred people I knew that were better than I am so I could get better. I knew I was going to get hit, I knew I was going to get beat up, but I got better. And then I was able to start sparring people that were better than them and spar people that were better than them because my level of ability to do things without thinking became better and better and better and better. My skill level got really high because I was constantly in class, constantly sparring people that were better than I am. And uh, that's a very big key because if you're sparring people who are better than you are, it forces you to get better because you don't want to get hit. Okay. And now that I am much older and I had taken such a long break, let me adjust myself here, taken such a long break, and I gained a lot of this and I lost a lot of flexibility. And I've also lost um, speed. Even with my thinking, it has slowed down. So my martial arts is not working for me the way it used to, you know. But I know that being older and being less flexible and um, your memory, you tend to lose things. And um, the way things need to flow. Plus, I can only be in class a lot less often. You know, um, This past week, I had to take a few days off from being in class because I have a lung infection in my upper right lung, and get to a point where it hurts to breathe and so on and so forth. So, um, when I'm at class and I am sparring and doing the things that I know I need to do in order to get better, okay, uh, I know that my martial arts is not working for me at the level that it did many years ago because I've gotten older. I've gotten heavier. I got bad knees. I got a bad shoulder. I got a bad back. But here's the thing, I'm going to class, and I say this for anybody of any age, especially the older folks who are over 45 and so on and so forth. Uh, it helps because after taking such a long break, I have also found that my stretching has gotten better. My weight has come down. Okay. Uh, my ability to remember my forms is increasing. Okay. So it is a help. It is a help with many things in my life. Um, one thing is that it helps with memory because I'm having to remember the forms the way that I did them back then. And then, okay, I've got to change this, I got to change that in order to make that form work for me now. Now, the, that form could have been changed by the instructor who had changed the form from its original platform to what he wants me to do now. And some of the forms have changed. I'm still doing the Hong He forms um, from General Cho, and I see that the forms that I'm doing now, some of them are slightly different. You know, this punch gets a little thing on the end, and so on, and in different forms. Excuse me, it's the end of the day. But I am trying to progress. I am trying to make myself better than I am, even though I may not make myself better than I was. So I remember doing the jump spinning heel kicks and 360-degree spinning side kicks and having to break 3 and 4 boards for a test. I remember all that stuff, but can I make my body do it now? No, there's no way I'm going to make my body be able to do that now. But, you know, even though that today I'm kicking probably just about waist level, tomorrow, 3 days from now, 6 months from now, I'll be kicking a little higher. And if I keep going, I'll be kicking a little higher. I try to stretch as much as I possibly can. Forgive me. I work out at home. I work out when I can, even if it's just going over forms and making those forms uh, in my head as memorable as possible. Because if I have to do a test, I want to be as correct as possible. If I have to teach another student, because the master says, I need you to take little Joey out in the back and teach him form whatever I need to know that I know that form before I start teaching him form whatever, you know. So it's getting to be the end of the night, so I'm going to call it a night. So, you know where I'm going, and I'm trying to get better. And I'm hoping that you can make your martial arts better by going to class. Go back to class. Get a friend, whatever you need to do. Start practicing again. Get back into the martial arts, and you can make the martial arts work for you. That's all I have to say about this. You guys have a good day. When in doubt, keep smiling. Goodbye.